Hey there, and welcome to the Hustlers Union YouTube channel, where entrepreneurs are born. Today, we are studying the best-selling book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. And make sure you stay till the end for something very exciting. The author, Robert Kiyosaki, narrates the money lessons he learned over the years from two fathers. He outlines the stark difference between the two fathers' ideology of money. Poor Dad, his father, the educated one, made money mistakes and was stuck in rat race. He believed love of money is the root of all evil. On the other hand, the rich dad, Friend's father, taught him to move ahead with a bold mindset and believed in lack of money is the root of all evil. It is a simple story with examples to understand cash flows, building assets, and learn from failures. A thought-provoking book that makes you ask yourself a few important questions. Do I want to continue running the rat race? Have I built assets or liabilities? Are my expenses more than my income? Am I afraid to take risks? Here are some key takeaways from Robert Kiyosaki's best-selling book, which I think we can all use. Takeaway number 1. Don't spend your life working for money. Let money work for you. Most individuals spend their whole lives trading their time for cash. They depend on their paycheck to pay bills and upgrade their way of life with each raise. They are subsequently like a donkey, continuously chasing the next carrot, while the rider, the one holding the carrot, is coming to their craved goal. To stop chasing the carrot, we've got to purchase more assets than liabilities. Kiyosaki defines an asset as something that puts cash into your pocket, whereas a liability is something that takes cash out of your pocket. Here are cases of both. Assets, like real estate, rental properties, stocks, bonds, and intellectual properties. Liabilities, like mortgages, car loans, credit card debt, school loans, and consumer loans. Takeaway number 2. Wealth is the difference between your cash flow from assets and your expenses. Imagine this to yourself. If you stopped working tomorrow, how long can you survive on your remaining savings? This should be a wake-up call to most people. Get your money into assets which provide you with continuous cash flow. Traditionally, wealth is a sum of all your assets, but some of this wealth can't readily be used. For example, home equity. Instead, Kiyosaki argues that true wealth is the ability to pay for your expenses with passive income. In other words, income from assets. One of the most important tools from this book is Kiyosaki's simple explanation of how cash flows for the poor, middle class, and rich. This is a combination of the cash flows from the poor, middle class, and the rich. The rich let their money work for them. They do this by buying assets/investing their income straight away. They buy assets such as stocks, bonds, and real estate. Now, in the long run, these resources will create even more cash for them in the future. All they do now is rinse and repeat. Any liabilities they do have are more than paid for by their assets. The poor trade their time for money and spend it straight on liabilities. This produces a vicious cycle, which is called the rat race. The middle class earn their money from a good job, but the moment they get their salary, they spend it on liabilities which they think are assets. Possessions such as TVs, cars, or vacation homes. Can you see the difference? Takeaway number 3. Financial wealth begins with financial intelligence. Kiyosaki narrows financial intelligence into 4 technical skills. Number 1. Accounting. This can be understanding the maths behind what's happening to your cash. Have you got a budget? Do you know how much cash is coming in? How much is going out? Number 2, investing. This is how to make your money grow. Schools won't teach you this, so it's important you teach yourself. My favorites are real estate investments and dividend stocks. Check out more videos on our channel for ways to invest. Number 3, understanding markets. This is knowing what is valuable to the marketplace and investing in the right place at the right time. The best investors are experts in understanding their specific market and how it operates. Number 4, the law, especially taxes. This isn't about avoiding taxes. That's illegal. This is about knowing how your money is taxed and taking advantage of the benefits from our government. Individuals pay taxes first, then pay their expenses. Corporations pay taxes last, so they don't pay taxes on money used for expenses. Takeaway number 4, the power of corporations. Rich people are too smart for the system, and they find all types of waste and vehicles to protect their hard-earned money. One such vehicle is corporations. Corporations are good for 2 things primarily. First and foremost, it allows you to pay less tax. The number 1 expenditure of the average household is taxes. It's not uncommon for people to work between January and May. For the government, people often pay up to 40 to 50% in taxes. They get taxed before they get the salary when buying things, even when they die. Warren Buffett is the 3rd wealthiest man on this planet and is famous for paying less tax than his secretary. What a corporation allows you to do is pay for expenses before paying taxes. You're also allowed to deduct VAT from sales by the same amount as your procurements. Corporations are also good for protecting yourself from personal lawsuits, as you are protected from such risks, and the downside is limited to company, not your personal wallet. Takeaway number 5. Don't wait for all the lights to be green. Just start the trip. When is the best time to start working towards your dream? Now. Take advantage of your motivation and start planning your journey to your dream life today. There are methods and formulas of doing everything, and these methods change all the time. The best way to get started is to emulate those who are already successful in what you're trying to accomplish. Make a promise to yourself to end each day a better version of yourself. In 5 years, you will arrive. It's up to you if you arrive better or worse off. Top tips. Number 1, find a mentor, someone who has already achieved what you want to achieve. Number 2, be 1% better every day. The power of compounding will turn your life around. Number 3, start now. Be patient and enjoy the process. I hope you enjoyed our 5 takeaways from the book. Here are 10 quick-fire lessons to note down. Number 1, for most people, their profession is their income, and they live through their work to survive. For rich people, assets and investments are their income. Number 2, if you want to buy something, you must first generate enough cash flow from your assets to cover the expenses. The emphasis is to buy luxuries last, not first. Number 3, excess cash flow generated by your assets should be invested again to acquire more assets. Number 4, do not simply aim for more income. Aim for more valuable assets. Keep repeating the circle. Number 5, reduce your expenses low and cut your liabilities. Expenses and liabilities beyond means are not good. Number 6, create a corporation to protect your assets and reduce tax expenses. An employee earns, gets taxed, and then spends what is left. Number 7, know a little about everything. Learn something about accounting, investing, markets, law, sales, marketing, leadership, writing, speaking, and communication. Know little about anything you can. Bill Gates has also talked about the same point in his interviews. Number 8. Work to learn. Don't work to earn. Find a job where you can learn skills. Alibaba's Jack Ma often emphasizes the importance of learning skills in his interviews. Number 9. Do not simply buy investments. First, learn how to invest, as no one else can do it better than you. Number 10. You become what you study. So choose your study materials carefully. Read a lot. What is your biggest takeaway from Rich Dad Poor Dad? Comment down below. If you are interested in learning more about the concepts we have talked about today, then please sign up to the link below, and we will send you a completely free, in-depth document full of study notes for you to keep and look back on. We have also included links in the description which will take you straight to Amazon if you wish to purchase the book. This video is sponsored by The Print Supplier. Go and check them out for bespoke custom artwork at affordable prices. Use code HUSTLERS for 10% off at checkout.